Good morning. Happy Monday. Welcome to Write With Me, and where we do two 25-minute sprints with a 5 to 10 minute break in between. I'm continuing my research with Peter Crosby, and I've dropped also information about pro writing aids. Uh, no, what are they calling theirs? Novel November. Is to they're taking up the space of what NaNoWriMo used to do, which I used to love NaNoWriMo, and so I'm happy that someone is picking up the charge on that. So I dropped that link in the chat. So I am going to just get going here on this Monday morning. And again, I'm feeling so much better than I have been feeling these past couple of weeks. My allergies are still messing with me a little bit this morning, but for the most part, overall, doing pretty good. All right, let's get started. Welcome, Shannon. Thank you. Setting up my PC before taking the kid off to the bus. Okay, great. Awesome. I don't know if you knew about, I dropped the link in the chat, but, and I don't know if you participated before with NaNoWriMo, but how they disbanded this earlier, I think it was this year, they decided not to do it. But anyway, but Pro Writing Aid I found out on Friday that Pro Writing Aid is taking up the charge on that. So for those that are still interested in doing it right. I'm feeling much better. I'm feeling much better. Thank you so much. My allergies are messing with me today a little bit, but I'm like pretty much back to normal. So thank you. So, but yeah, but I put the link in for Pro Writing Aid. I have heard about Pro Writing Aid. Okay, good, great. Okay, awesome. I'm excited that someone else is picking up the charge for that because I love NaNoWriMo, and so I'm happy that they are actually going to do something this month. So cool. Well, I am continuing my research with Peter Crosby. I decided to go back to the first two testimonies in the document or in the transcripts because when I first went to the research of this, I I didn't take as diligent notes as I've been doing during these past over a month now. But so for Mayor O'Leary and for Colonel Miller, I wanted to revisit their testimonies and take more detailed notes. And then I'm going to start charting out what I have learned so far for the first 200 pages of the testimonies. Let's see. In the community here, we're doing okay, October, all the words October, okay. It's about just about creating and keeping a writing routine. Awesome. Whether writing or revising or editing, I'll be revising all next month. Sounds like you're making, yes, I'm making so much progress since doing this Write With Me. And that was really one of my main intentions of starting this so I can get going because I just got so stilted and I had been working a lot. And so I'm like, I really want to make time to get through all of this research and so I can actually start outlining the novels and start writing. So, but I'm going to get back into this right here. But I'm so happy that you're here. Oh, I didn't even realize my timer. I didn't hear my timer. I will stop that actually and back up. My volume must be down. Should I will raise this up right now? Yeah. Okay. All right. Now let's start it. Okay. I got caught up in I'm going over the Mayor O'Leary's testimony, and now things are having more context for me since I have gone through, a little over 200 pages of the testimony so far. I still have a remaining 300 pages to go through, but now going back to Merrill Leary's, I now know who he's talking about, because when I first read his testimony, I had no idea who these people were, and so now I can go back and forth and copy and paste the names of who. If he didn't mention the name of someone, but like, oh, okay, I remember reading the testimonies of the two police officers that he sent out on December 7th. So that's all good. So how are you doing, Shannon? But just going back to the whole having context for everything. And that has really been a huge thing when going through all of these other testimonies, because I I've been able now to see, even though I read the summaries before, but it's I find it more challenging sometimes just seeing reading a summary versus actually getting the words from the people to say what their experience was during this time. Um, of course, it's much more colorful. You get to really understand their perspective, um, and even interpret what they're saying, because um, some people have their own political reasons for why they're saying certain things. And that's helping me also to develop the characters in real time while you reading, or forming an opinion on some of the people. And then making me to also go to, like, they have mentioned a couple of newspaper articles and things like that, and I have a subscription to newspapers.com, and a lot of the white newspapers are there. Many of the black newspapers were destroyed during the Reconstruction, as uh, many of our things were destroyed to not be able to have our history told. And one of the things I will do after going through all the testimonies, I'm going to, connect with some of my university people that I know that have more access to the Black people's the papers from the Reconstruction era. But one of my friends, Stephen Niven, who's over at Harvard, he said that I should be able to still find some at the downtown Los Angeles library, on microfiche. So I'm going to check there, but I'm also going to cross reference with him. And then there's this also this wonderful librarian, uh, D. Baldwin in Mississippi, that I'm asking her to do actually an interview for my Substack, but she has incredible resources on her website about Reconstruction and all the things that happened for Black people during that time. So I'm hoping to be able to interview her, but then also use her as a resource to help me connect with some of the Black newspapers, because many of the papers, like the Vicksburger, they came from a racist perspective, and and it's like hardcore, stuff, and so you're getting their perspective is available, but not so much for the Black perspective. So I definitely want to get that. I want to see what the Black newspapers said about Peter Crosby, what they said about George Davenport. I'm looking at my board of all the people there. Thomas Cardoza, because Thomas Cardoza was someone that they accused of being corrupt. Alfred Dorsey is another person I believe that they accused of being corrupt. So I would love to see what the Black newspapers has to say about them. So yeah, but that's it. And go for the next 25-minute sprint. All right. Hey, Shanae. Wonderful. Yeah, so it's gone away, but Pro Writing Aid is taking it up. So I am going to sign up. I think I may just do a short story. I really don't feel like I'm gonna have the time or energy to pump out a novel. I'm definitely not going to be writing this. If I did do something, that's going to be either something in my romance genre or sci-fi ideas that I've been working on. So, and yeah, and they disbanded because of funding, lack of funding. Hmm, that's new information. Also, Shannon, you're saying from allowing, this is regarding NaNoWriMo, from allowing moderators to inappropriately interact with minors to their first official stance on using AI. Oh, that's why. Okay, I thought it was, I thought I had read because of lack of funding. But okay, well, yeah, that'll do it, right? That's a shame. Um, okay, gotcha. All right, but you have the inside deets. um, So Shannon, but they came on the heels of, oh, gotcha. Okay. Okay. Oh, so Shanae, Shannon has a live stream. She has a Write with me on her own. Shannon, what days of the week? Is it Monday through Thursday? I thought you didn't do it every single day. But Shanae, definitely click on SD link or her name so you can follow her because she goes for I think 3 hours or three 60-minute sections. Okay, you do Monday through Thursday. Monday is your okay, right? So so yeah, so definitely support her. Let's see, Tuesday through Thursday she does three 60-minute ones. So so yeah, and I'm planning on supporting you this week too. I may hop over there sometime today. You do your what? How long are you there today for? You say this is your long day. So, oh, well, yours to start now, so I know you got to go. So, and this is my time to wrap up. Awesome. I'll be most of the day. Okay, awesome. Okay, well, I will see you over there today. So, cool. Well, thank you for joining me. And I am, where did I finish today? I am in the Mayor O'Leary's. I went back to his. Um, and then also I need to go through Colonel Miller. And so, and these are the ones that I had went over last year, but I didn't do detailed notes like I did for all these other ones. So I'm going back over and reviewing those, and once I go and do detailed notes on them, I'm going to take a pause and actually um, review the first 200 pages of the notes I took from the first 200 pages of the testimonies and start charting out what those people said and getting my head straight about that before I move into the next 300 pages of testimonies, because I started getting kind of mixed up of who said what and when they said this and so forth. So I just really want to map that out and get clear before I dive into the next ones. So, but yeah, so thank you again for being here. Shanae, I always love seeing you here. And we will I'll be back tomorrow. So, and we're overdue for one of our own personal chats. I love to catch you up on what's going on with me. Sure. I dropped that right now. I still have her chat open. Let me go grab hers. Let's see here. Okay, let's see here. That should take you right there. Oh, that's great. Getting so much extra writing done, especially, yeah, researching that. Wonderful, wonderful. Yeah, this is really like, I just by doing this, I've gotten through so much more of the research than I have at any point in time. And so just by dedicating at least an hour, even Monday through Friday, it has really propelled me, and really keeping my head in the story. With us, how we normally do, work on these different shows and so forth, we get pulled out of our other writing, and and stop down, and then takes a minute to get back into the game, and it's just, yeah. So so I've been able to really keep my head fully, focused on this, and can plot out even in my mind of where things are going, and developing the characters as I'm reading them, and developing my own opinions about them, and just seeing where things could possibly lead. So yeah, the history research part, yes. Great. So you have a wonderful day. I think I'm probably going to hop on to Shannon's, not at this moment, but I'm glad she said this is her long day. I'm going to go and take a break, and rest up, and then probably like in the next couple of hours. Let me see. I'm going to pop over to her channel right now to see how she has it laid out here. The upcoming live streams. Let me refresh this and see here. She's live now. So does it say here how long? 60-minute sprints. All day. Oh, it's all day focus. Okay. Okay, great. So cool. I will hop over to hers like in a couple of hours or so. Okay. All right. Well, have a wonderful day. And I will talk to you later.